Hey everyone, this is Mary Ann with Akashic Inspirations, and today is Sunday, Father's Day, June 16th, 2013. And I've just been guided to do a personalized reading for today. I'll be posting later my weekly reading, but I just received my Isis Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild, and I just immediately connected with these cards. They're just so fantastic. So I just wanted to do personalized readings. So your choices for today are going to be orange, red, and yellow. So we're going to just go ahead and shuffle these a little bit. And just want to say how much fun I had today on the hangout with Glammy Witch, Daya from Oasis, Alora Rain, and John from El Mago Blanco. I know there's another name in there, something, but can't remember it. So sorry, John. But just super, like, just crazy, wild things that we're learning. All right, I'm just going to pick them up. You know, see them falling out. And I'll pick this one. And let's go with this one. Okay, so if you pick orange today, beautiful card. Divine Guardian, protection of the winged mother. And I'm looking here, and she's got like a scarab, but within it, it looks like it's the back of maybe the head of a serpent, and it has a red orb here, and she has her staff in her hand, and she has the cobra um, the cobra here on her forehead, and the full moon in the background. So really, just these cards are so powerful. They just really have that image, and that portrays that strength of character. And when we get the divine guardian card, we are being protected. We are being, obviously, that we have our excuse me, that we may be going through a difficult challenge right now, and that things are changing, and you're coming into your power, you're coming into your wisdom, you're coming into awareness, and you're starting to leave behind these fears and doubts that you have about this new reality that we're coming into. And even though you're confronting perhaps challenges right now, and they could be like really deep, life-changing challenges, they want you to know that there is spiritual growth presented in these opportunities. So you have to be able to do the inner work to go within and see what opportunity is being presented to you. You need to see things with a new perspective. And this card, if you've chosen the orange, it says that you are being initiated into a very important part of your spiritual path right now, and that the process is gelling within you. And even though something may appear like a crisis, it's really this opportunity to choose to see it in a spiritual path. So if you're having financial issues, put your trust and faith in your angels. Put your trust and faith that miracles do abound, that you have the divine within you to create and transform that situation, and see the situation with a new perception, to see what is it that, what is the opportunity for me to learn here? What is the opportunity for me to make, lemonades out of lemon, basically? And any inner inspiration that you receive, that's your higher guidance. That's your higher guidance trying to lead you to a path of being, of finding the resolution that's going to be for your highest good. So if you've been worried about someone, they are protected. If you've been worrying about some type of situation, this kind of card reminds me a little bit of the Nine of Swords, where it's kind of our own making, and we have a way out. We just don't see it. So the Divine Guardian is here to tell us that there is a way. We just need to be able to be still long enough to go into our own source, and to allow the divine to work through us, and to work to resolve the healing and whatever it is that we need in our life. All right, so I'm going to go now to, if you picked red, ooh, Pillar of Light, Descent of the Star of Isis. Wow. Look at this fireball of energy right here, this orb, this golden orb, and it's shining down on this pillar that has hieroglyphic inscriptions on it, and this huge dais, it reminds me like of a sundial or something, really giving us illumination, and that we are, it seems to me that we are this pillar of light. We are energy. We are the divine energy from above. We're all made up of energy basically, and we act as channels from heaven to earth and earth to heaven. So if we allow this divine energy to be emitted from our body, we are the pillar, and we are the ones that illuminate the darkness in the space around us. Um, And as we allow the divine light to descend through us, we can then reach out to others and help in their healing and help in healing the space around us. It also provides us strength for ourselves, because that light, as it comes through you to then be emitted to others, it's reinforcing you. It's giving you source. It's giving you energy as well. And it says to allow the grace. So this is like the grace card from the Angels of Atlantis with Gabriel, and it's allowing that to flow through your chakras, your star chakra. And it says that the star of Isis is also known as Sirius. Oh man, so Sirius has been coming up for me like day and night. So I know a lot of you, if you're a star, if you feel that you have that connection with the stars, with Sirius, with Lemuria, know that right now is a time, I believe, of DNA activation codes are being transmitted down to us, giving us this information that we need in order to raise our vibrations. So, sometimes this could be like really heavy duty, because you're feeling like overwhelmed with, like, you're not resting, your mind is constantly going. At night, like you wake up more tired than you went to sleep. That's because these downloads are happening right now. We're getting this information and we're assimilating it into our bodies. So by doing that, by what we can do for ourselves is to envision ourselves as the pillar of light, to create, to re-energize ourselves, basically, to really find within ourselves that strength. And you can do that by rooting in Mother Earth and allowing this divine golden ray to flow through you as it energizes all of your chakras and your whole body. And it says to that when you go into meditation, things are going to actually be clear, because we're getting this information to help us be able to proceed into a higher state of vibration and energy, and that we're going to be able to work in unconditional vibration and love of the fifth dimension and the energies of that dimension, which is, of course, love. So that is if you picked the red color. If you picked yellow, your card for the day, ooh, magic and rituals. And it says crafting sacred practice. Very interesting, because we were talking about that. Actually, John, on today's video, was talking about magic and rituals, and so was Daya. And I know that he says he's going to be posting some videos on that. Now, you are being called to create a sacred space. You're being called to work with the elements, the earth, the air, the fire, the water, and the ethers. And it's a very ancient path of feminine power. And it's about honoring our knowing and honoring our sacred space. So if you don't have an altar that you've created at home, or a sacred space, something that means something to you, like nobody really even has to know about it, but if there's things that represent your inner core beliefs, perhaps you have crystals, perhaps you have just a candle or a statue of an angel, or statues of Ganesh, or whatever it may be, that will help you, just create a little space of that allows you to focus and allows you to center yourself and to be a channel to receive information. And by practicing a ritual, or practicing your magic spells, for those of you who are Wiccan and do magic, you know that it's for the highest good of everyone, that it does no harm to anyone. You have to make sure you go in with the right intent. Um, and it's also, confirming if you've been considering or thinking about doing, learning more about magic. And I know that Glammy Witch and Global Witches, and there's many, many others on YouTube that can give you guidance as to maybe just starting with simple spells so that you become familiar, learn a little bit more about it. And it's about creating a practice which includes invocation and prayer, allowing divine energy to flow through you. Um, and it says that if you've pulled, it's very funny because at the end it says if you pull the Pillar of Light card with this, then it says that to include in the ritual, um, to use this pillar of light as part of the ritual. Isn't that interesting? I've never read this card before. And it says, please note that if you pull the pillar of light card together with this one, then including that ritual as the heart of your practice is recommended. So I guess I got to go back to look at this pillar of light and see what it is that they're recommending as a practice, which I find very interesting. And it says to imagine yourself deep within Mother Earth, and that there's a huge ball of radiant light, and that it rises up through your body, connects with your heart, and then flows out the top of your crown chakra until it reaches a ball of light that hovers above your head. The light above your head begins to flow down then into your heart, going down to the ball of light that is beneath your feet into the earth. So you're basically being that channel of light between the heaven and earth. And it says to allow the light ascending from the earth to the heart and go out through the crown, and descending from the crown to the heart and down through the earth. And you just keep that up for a few moments, breathing easily. And then you're going to become aware again, as you become aware again of the light above your head, and this time of a light beyond that, and that it glows in its radiant great love. And you allow that light to descend towards your crown and towards your heart. And it allows you to trust in its intelligence and its flow of wisdom. And when you're ready, imagine that the light beneath your feet in the earth becomes like a magnet, pulling all the light that is entered into your being from above into the earth. And you breathe it down into Mother Earth. Love it. I mean, I've used that meditation many, many times. So I think that's a beautiful way to work with your magic and your ritual. So very much tied together. All of them are really working together. So if you picked the orange card, then your card is Divine Guardian. If you pick the red, Pillar of Light, and yellow with Magic. And I know that a lot of you will have picked the yellow and red to because you wouldn't be able to decide. So that's gonna give you a great message for today. So I send you blessings on your way, and I look forward to working for the summer solstice Google Hangout that we're going to be doing with Glammy Witch and Daya. And that is, if you want to participate with us, we're going to be doing rainbow healing. We're going to be doing a sun and a sun chart for astrology from Daya. Glammy's going to be doing a candle ceremony, and that's on my website at 4444, as well as Daya's new site, Oris's Oasis, her website, and glammyangels.com. So on any three of our websites, you can go ahead and purchase that for $44.44, so you could really come into the light and do some rituals that we're going to be doing, and let us help you with that in the summer solstice. So I send you blessings today. Namaste.